Hi, Wanda. Peace, love, and prosperity. Reconnect us. Reconnecting us to God, to ourselves, back into the community after incarceration or crisis. So, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a strong rhyme to step to. That's Eric being Rakim. Yeah, real deep song. Anyway, so I want to show you something really quickly that I'm doing. There's like 1,000 projects that I'm doing. And my thing is, finish one. Just one. Because I start one. Anywho's, my grand opening is July the 9th. I'm excited. I'm scared. There's times where I feel discouraged. There's times where I feel like I can't do this. I'm not ready. And, God sends who needs to be sent at the time where the need is. So, and then there's this part where God removes those who don't need to be there. I really, truly thought about this. I did. Because I'm not the type of person that will let go so easily. I'm like a pit bull. Once I dig my teeth in, I'm in. And you got to pull all the teeth out to get me off you. And that's not a bad thing, because it's also about loyalty. But there's people that really don't mean us good. And like, who really wants to think about something like that? Like, who wants to think about you having someone in your life and you believing that this is going to work out for good between us? Friendship, relationship, a business relationship. And then the thing that you really feared is being taken advantage of, or the person being disloyal to you or robbing you of something happens. And when it happens, let me talk about me. When it happened to me, fam, you talk about discouragement. You talk about wanting to give up on humanity. And what happens to me isn't all that deep. Like, there are people who have lost far more valuable things than I did. And I could just imagine, not wanting to be bothered with anybody in this human race. Yeah? So, I've done a lot of projects. I haven't really been on making any videos. Look at my eyebrows. That's dry skin. Anyway, that's dry skin. And it's when I had my eyebrows done last year. They got to get done again. Anyway, part of life is being hurt, right? And what I ask God is not to let my heart become hard. Don't allow me to say F everybody, because that's where I was. Fuck 'em. I don't trying to use better words. You know what I mean? Use some of the words that I learned as a grown up. Okay? So the hell with them. You know? But that's not who God created me to be. So I'm going to show you a quick new DIY. And I truly believe that we don't have to have a lot of money to make something beautiful. If you have the initiative, and here's something that I learned: the willingness to take instructions. That's a toughie for me. Somebody already knows how to do something far better than me, and they say, well, you know what, Dolly, I'll try to just give you instruction. And I look like, I don't need the instruction. What the hell I need the instruction for? You know what I mean? That's like stubborn. Stubborn, right? And, I'll just keep hitting the wall until I get it right. Would have been a lot easier if I listened to good orderly direction from someone who knows, who's been down that path. Now, granted, their way may not be exactly your way. But they can give you some good instructions. But, I find it hard to listen to instructions because I am stubborn, stiff-necked. I think I know it all. And in this process, I found that I really don't know anything. I don't know anything. That's a tough piece. Because people want people around them that know stuff. So, you go to a doctor. They get ready to do heart surgery. Like, you don't want the doctor who just came straight out of residency opening up your chest, being unsure. But he had to start somewhere. Even that great physician was one time a person who only had knowledge and never really worked on a heart. He had to start somewhere. So I need to say this to encourage me. It's okay that I don't know everything. It's okay. It's okay some days I don't know my right from my left. It's okay. It's okay that I can get some kind of guidance from people who are just trying to do God's will, just like me, day by day. It's okay. They don't have to know all the answers. They don't have to have a PhD and a master's degree in humanness. That's a lot of years of study, y'all, because we are something else's people. So, it's okay. But the world tells me it's not okay. It's not okay to be new at something. It's not okay to be unsure. People want certainty. Let me answer a question. I'm going to answer this question. Would you pay someone good money to lay down your hardwood floor? You look at their aunts, they had 45 years in this business. Their mother, their grandmother, their mother's mother, grandmother, and the grandson and the dog used to lay down hardwood floors. They all did it, right? Would you hire them, or would you hire someone who just, they learn through DIY. They learn through the mistakes. They don't have all the answers. Like, you coming in saying, okay, so what kind of hardwood tile do I get? And how many square feet do I have to? And you ask all these great questions. And they come up with answers like this. Make your heart feel sure. I'm picking them. I'm going to pause this video for a second. So, this is a project to help me try to stay focused. There's a lot happening since the coming out that I made a commitment to God to do Reconnect Us. This has been going on since I think I was about in my late 20s. God had laid Reconnect Us, or Reconnect is what started, on my heart many, many, many years ago. While I was incarcerated. God does the best work for some of us that's in prison. Go figure. But what happened is life showed up. People in their humanness showed up. And, I believe that, and I'm still going to continue to believe this. Most people do not intentionally set out to do harm. I believe that there's issues in all of our lives that trigger other things to happen. Okay? So, but the pain of hurt and disappointment is real. It's so real that it makes you feel like you don't have anything to give anyone. So that's where I was. And I started doing little projects, but I never completed. Okay? So I'm going to show you a video that I call Some Things Is Worth Saving. So that's the project that I started. Okay? Peace, blessings, and prosperity. Wanda, reconnect us, reconnecting us to God, to ourselves, back to the community after incarceration. See you soon.